Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Portal 2. We are moving right along with GLaDOS' test chambers and learning more about the various new elements that she's introduced into the mix, like these light bridges. So, let's continue on. Right now we've completed 12 out of the 22 test chambers, so we're over halfway done with this. I suppose that also means time is running out for Wheatley to find an escape plan.
This next test involves turrets. You remember them, right? They're the pale spherical things that are full of bullets. Oh wait, that's you in 5 seconds. Good luck.
Ooh, burn. Man, GLaDOS is really getting awesome with the insults. Well, okay, I don't know if awesome is really the right word, but she's doing it with some style, I gotta admit. Alright, so test chamber 13, lucky 13. We got some cubes and some turrets. Simple enough. Hey, I was trying to kill you. There we go. Alright, let's just be careful here. Make sure we don't get fired on. There we go, that's how we do that. Ah, camera. Okay, that one we can actually portal under. So let's do that. I'm gonna put a portal... Well, I got an orange one there, so I'll just put a blue one. There we are. I love how the music just gets louder when they're all going nuts and firing like that. Like, that's cool. Alright, so we've got a couple of turrets facing each other, and there's no portable surfaces under them, so actually trying to go out and get one of them is pretty much going to be signing our death warrant. But we do have cubes to use, and we can easily drop them onto the turrets, so let's try that. There we are. Sadly, this area doesn't have those X's, like in the last game, where you could portal right where the X was to drop stuff on the turrets. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but I suppose that's kind of where the challenge comes from. And that looks like it could be pretty dangerous. Okay, let's get you through that. Oh wow, it's right there. Oh, that's right. We're right under it. Let's see. I suppose I could just make a madman run for it, but I'm gonna try to be a little smarter about this. Okay, that's not quite above the turrets. But that looks like it is. Let's see, will you fall right on it? There we go. I'm gonna try... No, that's important. Let's see. I'll just fall on him.
Is anyone there?
I'm standing on top of him, that's awesome. Okay, that worked.
I don't blame you.
I feel like it shouldn't have worked, but it worked. Okay. And the path to the elevator is broken. Yeah, we couldn't have made that jump. Well, I guess we're gonna go down here then. Hey, maybe we can escape from the facility now. Maybe this is it. Maybe we can actually get out from under the watchful eye of GLaDOS down here. Crossing my fingers. Though I kind of admit I wanted to see the rest of the test chambers.
To maintain a constant testing cycle, I simulate daylight at all hours
Oh,
and
she's
add
still here.
adrenal vapor to your oxygen supply. So you may be confused about the passage of
What in
time.
the world?
The point is, yesterday was your birthday. I thought you'd want to know.
Well, happy birthday, I guess. Oh, okay, so we haven't escaped from the test chambers. Well, that's good. I didn't want to quite leave yet. Though I gotta admit, this is kind of almost on the same level as the previous one. I mean, usually we have to travel down quite a distance through the elevators, so that is kind of a little odd. So let's see, we've got one refraction cube here, and we got 3 receivers that we gotta place the laser through, so I think what I'm gonna do for this is I'm just gonna place it there, get a portal through, and do
You
that.
know how I'm going to live forever, but you're going to be dead in 60 years? Well, I've been working on a belated birthday present for you. Well, more of a belated birthday medical procedure. Well, technically, it's a medical experiment. What's important is it's a present.
Yeah. That doesn't exactly make me feel any better. But I can't say I'm too surprised, though. Anyway, hopefully she won't get the chance to do any of that.
That jumpsuit you're wearing looks stupid. That's not me talking. It's right here in your file. On other people it looks fine. But right here a scientist has noted that on you it looks stupid. Well, what does a neck-bearded old engineer know about fashion? He probably... Oh, wait. It's a she. Still, what does she know? Oh wait, it says she has a medical degree. In fashion. From France.
A medical degree in fashion. Actually sounds pretty awesome. I want that. Okay, so we've got a new test chamber here that combines light bridges with turrets. It looks like we've got a new symbol here, one that shows a light bridge blocking a turret that's trying to fire on us. Also, I was really amused by that, I keep wanting to say mural, it's kind of a video, I suppose, but the video mural of the turrets, shooting the bullets and piling bullets right into them. I don't know, for some reason I thought that was so funny when I first played the game. But we're going to need to get past this turret over here, and in order to do that, we can't really face it head on, since we'll just instantly get killed. But right here we've got a light bridge. The thing though is that this light bridge doesn't actually run parallel with the ground, it's sideways, so it can act as a barrier, which can protect us against the turret here, which is good. So, we can just pick it up from a closer distance and kill it that way. Did he say stop shooting? Okay, I'm just gonna pick up these ones, and maybe they can all fire on each other or something. There we go. Okay, I want to make sure I got my portals right here. I'm gonna stick with my blue portal as the first one and orange as the second one thing. Kill the camera. Alright, and we got a bunch of turrets there, and even though that they're all facing away from us, in a way, they can still see us, which is not good. I gotta admit, this part got me when I first played the game, just because I saw them pointing out in other directions. I thought, oh, hey, it's okay, you know, because in other areas it seems like it's alright. And you're pretty much all safe, but here you're not. Thankfully, these posts here are protecting us, so that's good. But it looks like we are just bouncing around here, and we really cannot get anywhere. Oh, wait, I just used a blue. Whoops, I used a blue. Well, thankfully I can get to the blue spot that we need to get to there. But how are we going to solve this? Because there's a cube that we need by the turrets. But in order to get to the turrets, we actually have to face them head on. Well, it looks like there's a platform above us that might allow us to circumvent them. But how do we get up to the platform? Well, notice that when we fly using the aerial faith plates, we fly over this. So if we were to stop our momentum with a light bridge, problem solved. You know, in real life, I don't know if I would be quite so hot about doing this, but, well, here we go. Whoa! Yeah! Come on, die. There we go. Okay, so now we can finally press this button here, which seems to be connected to that door over there. Oh boy. Run! Okay. You know, I could just leave them there and not kill them,
Hello. Hey,
but I'm not gonna do that.
I'm going through the list of test subjects in cryogenic storage. I managed to find 2 with your last name. A man and a woman. So that's interesting. It's a small world.
Mom? Dad? No, 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 no. You're just playing with us. You're just playing with us. Until I see actual physical proof, I don't know if I'm gonna buy this.
I have a surprise waiting for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise. So I'll just give you a hint. It involves meeting 2 people you haven't seen in a long.
Yeah, I don't know whether to trust you on that. Also, I like all these skins for the turrets. They're pretty awesome. Or cases, they call them. Well, I guess we'll see what the surprise is, but I'm not exactly holding out my hopes for much here. We got another turret in there, so I'm just gonna hop right over it since we can't exactly get to it. And this is test chamber 16, which involves lasers, refraction cubes, turrets, and regular cubes. And there's a new symbol that shows a turret getting burned, it looks like, by a laser, so that's interesting. It looks like there's a way to kill them other than dropping them. Okay, what does this do? Seems to shoot a laser down into the floor. I got an idea. Wait, why is that? Okay, this is one of the things I'm not a big fan of in this game. Portals can sometimes automatically be placed somewhere just by virtue of the game making that, you know, as such, making sure it's exactly in the right spot. Sometimes that is a good thing, but it's kind of annoying at the same time. I love the reaction, like, it burns! Oh man, that's great. Okay, so here, well, first of all, we're protected by the glass, but second of all, we got 2 cubes we can use. We got a regular one, which we can keep here so we can permanently get a laser through there. And we also got a refraction cube, which we can use to kill all of these guys through the glass. Now I could just hold this down here and go to the exit, but we still got 1 turret to kill. I'm not just going to let him off that easy. Oh wait, can't forget that. There we go. That was awesome. Alright, so that opened this little hole up here. What in the world is that? Are they singing? There's a big fat one there. Maybe that's their director. I love this song. And it looks like we found another paint area. What does that say? Rarity? Rowdy? I don't know. And I have absolutely no clue what these people are. It looks like they're all getting killed or something. And one of them is extending their hands out. I don't know. I'm gonna stay and listen to this. I gotta say, one of the things that I love about this game is that the characters are just very well animated when it comes to expressing themselves, even though they're robots and, you know, little spherical cores and stuff. I mean, just the way they move is so perfect. I mean, just watch Wheatley, for instance, like when he's spinning himself around, you know, like the edges of his sphere around where his eye is, you know, like when he's all happy, or just the way his eye moves around. I mean, the way the characters express themselves is so good. I mean, it's like Pixar quality, man. It's great. Alright, so we're done with this now. Enough goofing around. Oh wait, we need to actually get the refraction cube again. And we need to redirect the laser there. There we go. Okay. Don't know what the point of that was, but that was cool. I'll take it any day over all the insults.
It says this next test was designed by one of Aperture's Nobel Prize winners. It doesn't say what the prize was for. Well, I know it wasn't for being immune to neurotoxin.
Snarky as ever. Boy, what about our surprise? You said you were gonna have a surprise for us after the next test. Well, I suppose after could encompass a wide variety of time. Like I said, I'm not really holding out on much. Alright, cubes, light bridges, and lasers. Got it. Alright, what have we got here? We got a camera we can destroy, which is always fun. We got a button to press, which opens the exit door. We also got a laser receptacle over there, so I'm going to actually check that out first. So what happens when I unblock the laser using the cube? Okay, so it raises the platform up there. So this kind of presents an interesting challenge to us, because we have to find a way for the platform to be down, which requires the laser to be blocked, and then for us to step on it, and then get the cube off of this level where it's blocking the laser and onto that button. So I think I see how we can do that. All we need to do is just put a portal over here, place the cube above the button where the laser can be blocked, go over there, portal again somewhere over here, and then the cube will drop onto the button and open the exit door and raise the platform simultaneously. But before I do that, there's actually a secret I want to show here in this area. Here we go. Wait a minute, do I? Oh, I have to be up there, right. Forgot. That's right. There? I think that'll work. You know, with all these secret passages that we can go into, you'd think there'd be a way out by now. We've seen this already. Wow. That is a lot of coffee mugs. Can we see a close-up look of some of these? Fun? I don't know what that one says. There's one that has a lot more writing on it. I don't know, I'm not going to look at all of them. Tenacity. With a bell curve. And it looks to be a picture of us. The bell invites, hear the turret, for it is knell that summons to heaven or to hell. So why would there be a picture of us here? There's also phases of the moon above us. There's actually a story about the guy who painted all this stuff here. I believe his name is Doug Ratman, if I'm not mistaken. And there's actually a comic that you can read that takes place in between Portal 1 and Portal 2, detailing what happened to Chell in between the games. And long story short, the Rat Man, as some people nickname him, had singled out Shell as a person who could defeat GLaDOS in the end. And actually had, I think, rigged her stasis chamber in some way to make sure that she woke up instead of everyone else, or something like that. I haven't actually read it, but I've just gotten pieces of the backstory. But at any rate, he himself had also managed to, you know, get outside the bounds of the test chambers in the intervening time and paint all this stuff. Of course, he's probably dead by now. Either that or he escaped, considering that it's been this long, you know.
Yet you think I forgot about your surprise. I didn't. In fact, we're headed to your surprise right now. After all these years, I'm getting choked up just thinking about it.
I still don't trust you on this. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it's neurotoxin. So you know I'm going to get my guard up this time. Well, more than usual. My guard's always been up. Also, this is a long loading screen. Chapter 4, The Surprise. I gotta admit, when I first played the game, I was kind of creeped out by this. I mean, this is, whoa, intimidating, you know, it's just like, wow. I don't want to step in there, that looks, I don't trust that. But we don't have any other choice, so let's do it.
Initiating surprise in 3, 2, 1.
What?
I made it all up. Surprise.
Of course.
Oh, come on. If it makes you feel any better, they abandoned you at birth. So I very seriously doubt they'd even want to see you.
Yeah, I am not surprised at all, actually. But we've got a new test chamber, and these test chambers are gradually looking cleaner as we're going down further into the facility, it seems like. I mean, look at just the amount of portal surface we got here. I mean, there's still some dilapidation there, but, I mean, wow, this is a major improvement. Okay, there's a turret over there, but the turret is caged, so we can't really kill it. At least not with portals. And it looks like the turret can actually get us when we're out in the open. So we're going to use this light bridge to shield ourselves from it. Like such. Okay, so we're safe behind this wall here. We got a laser here, but the laser goes right into a non-portable surface, so we're going to need to get some sort of refraction cube over here in order to make this all work. This is kind of a little bit awkward. But let's look at what we've got to deal with here. We have got boxes, cubes. We've got death water, light bridges, lasers, refraction cubes, turrets and light bridges, and turrets on fire. So it looks like we will kill the turret with a laser here eventually. So it looks like we got a glass wall behind which we can hide, and let's go ahead and head over to the other side there. That looks like a good place to travel to. And it looks like we're safe from the turret over here. It can't see us. Okay, so this button seems to dispense refraction cube. 2 refraction cubes, actually. But they hit each other and go right into the water. I got an idea. Come on. Try to... There we go. If I could zoom, that would be a lot easier. There we go, that's better. We got both cubes. So let's go ahead and head back that way. Alright, so we got 2 refraction cubes that we can use. I'm gonna just portal there and bring... Hey, come on. There we go. And the other one's over there already, so that's nice. I'm just gonna run for it here. I don't know if that's a good idea, but okay, looks like we made it. I wish we could run faster than that. That just feels really slow. Alright, let me go ahead and light those first two receivers up. And I'm going to just be safe and just portal here. I did not mean to do that. But we can go ahead and kill it. There we go. Okay, from here we can activate the last of the switches.
I feel awful about that surprise. Tell you what, let's give your parents a call right now.
The birth parents you are trying to reach do not love you. Please hang up.
Oh, that's sad. But impressive. Maybe they worked at the phone company.
Gladys, I think you're trying a little too hard. Just saying. But anyway, we can move onwards to test chamber 19. What's this?
Hey, how's it going?
Wheatley.
I talked my way onto the old nanobot work crew rebuilding this shaft. They are really small. I know, Jerry. No, I'm on a break, mate. On a break. Ah! Just hang in there for 5 more. What, Jerry? You can't fire me for that. Yes, Jerry. Or maybe your prejudiced worksite should have accommodated a nanobot of my size. Thanks for the hate crime, Jer. See you in court, mate. Anyway, look, just hang in there for 5 more chambers.
Okay, cool. Good to get an update from Wheatley. Although, 5 more chambers? There's only 4 more. Oh well. Let's take on the next one. Last time there was a 19, that was, we escaped.
Well, you know the old formula. Comedy equals tragedy plus time. And you have been asleep for a while, so I guess it's actually pretty funny when you do the math.
You know, there's a bit of truth in that. And wow, this one definitely looks pretty nice and clean on this side at least. And this is a big test chamber. So was the last one too. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. We've got some turrets we're going to need to kill eventually. We've got a laser receiver. Let's see, we got lasers, we've got refraction cubes, faith plates, turrets, and turrets on fire. Turrets on fire are always fun. The thing, though, is that it looks like we need to get that laser over there through this receiver, and ultimately to that one. There's 2 X's above the door, each with a different dot symbol. One has 1 dot and one has 2 dots, and the 2 dotted symbol is over here and the 1 dotted symbol is over there. So it looks like we're going to need to zigzag the laser through all of this in order to activate the door. Because I sure do not see another laser. So because of that, we're going to need to get as many refraction cubes as possible. So let's go ahead and start finding some. We got one way up there. We got one down here, so that's nice. I'm just going to go ahead and drop onto this one, grab it real quick. And let me get... I don't think I can... I guess I'm going to have to fling to get that one. Maybe I can drop and... No, that's not going to work. Okay, so we're going to have to find a way to fling to get that one. Now, there's a faith plate here, judging by the symbols. And it launches us straight into the ceiling over there. So it looks like we're going to need to use a portal to solve that problem. But because we need to use a portal to even get any distance in terms of height and momentum, that means that we're going to have to portal in midair while we're up here. So I'm going to make sure I do a blue portal onto that. Did I knock it down? Did knock it down. Okay, good. Alright, so I got 3 refraction cubes, which I think will be enough. Let's see, over here we can shoot some portals up there. I wish I could carry these things 2 at a time, that would be awesome. But alas, we cannot. So let's go ahead and activate the first node. So we're going to have to carry another cube over there. But we've got a couple of problems, one of which is that we can't portal over there, directly at least. We're going to have to fling over there, presumably using this wall. Let's destroy the camera first. And the second problem is that in order to fling, we're going to need to shoot a portal through the faith plate over there. But by doing so, we would have to drop the cube in the process. So we're going to need to send the cube separately over there in order to actually make this work. So let me go ahead and set up a portal mechanism here that this can work through. Okay, there we go. So in other words, when the cube comes down, let me shoot a blue one. There we go. Now let's just do that ourselves. Perfect. There we go. Okay, so we've gotten that done now, so let's shoot it over to the receptacle by the entrance. And thankfully there is a portable surface right there, so that saves us a bit of a headache. And I mean that literally. I mean, we've been bonking our heads on walls and stuff for quite a while. We slam into stuff. There is always something so satisfying about that. Okay, so it seems like the receptacle over there raises this platform in place. It's not connected to the door at all. Alright, so we've got everything all lit up. The music has definitely increased in volume, so that means that now all we need to do is just swing across using this. There we go. Alright.
I thought about our dilemma, and I came up with a solution that I honestly think works out best for one of both of us.
Of course you did. You always do that.
Federal regulations require me to warn you that this next test chamber is looking pretty good. That's right. The facility is completely operational again.
Ooh! Ooh, look at all these portable surfaces. Check this out. It's just like a test chamber from the original Portal. Well, you know what this means, right? With all this portable surface, I am totally going to do infinite portals! Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, there's something so much fun about this. I don't know what it is, but it's just... I don't know, there's just something so satisfying about it. Alright, we'll stop. Anyway though, we saw in the little thing on the way in, the little placard, that this test chamber just involves refracting lasers, so... let's go ahead and ruin this test chamber for GLaDOS there. And let's get these cubes out of the way so we can observe what's going on. We got 3 different lasers, and we've got 3 different receptacles that they can go into. So in order to make sure that they actually get to all of them using a portal, since that would make the most sense, let's go ahead and place a portal in the middle, right in front of the middle one. So that's half the battle won. The other half of the battle is figuring out where exactly to redirect the lasers to. And I can see 2 possible candidates for this. One of them is over there, and the other one's over here, because we've only got 2 cubes, so that means that one of them has to go directly into the laser. Now I can try this one, but the problem with this is that I really can't reach the left side or the right side laser from here using this one that's shooting straight into the ground. So let's try this one. Now, there's a laser that's being shot directly into the leftmost laser, so let's just try redirecting these ones. Should work. There we go. Perfect. And they're all singing there.
I think these test chambers look even better than they did before. It was easy, really. You just have to look at things objectively, see what you don't need anymore, and trim out the fat.
I sense a certain subtext in that. Anyway, I think this is a good stopping point, so we are going to continue with the last few test chambers in the next video, guys. Thank you again for watching. I really do mean that. Thank you guys so much for watching these videos. It's been fun making them. It's been fun going through these test chambers again, and it's just a real blast. If you liked the video today, be sure to hit that like button, guys. It really does help a lot. And I will see you on the flip side. So take care, and I will see you then.